In Playtime Co, we'll have so much fun that you'll
Never want to leave.
What is the dark fate of each toy in Poppy Playtime? Hey! Welcome to my channel, everyone. I'm the globalcherry and we'll discuss this today. Before we begin, subscribe, like the video, and enjoy the show.
You're Poppy's angel. Come to save us.
Playtime Co. was once a giant in the toy industry, founded by Elliot Ludwig. His dream was to bring joy to children, but his obsession with innovation led him down a dark path. After years of struggle, he had a breakthrough in 1950 with Poppy Playtime, a 2-foot porcelain doll with deep white skin, blue eyes, and a sweet scent of poppies. She was dainty, lifelike, and infused with organic components. Despite her success, no other toy matched her popularity, and some, like Kick Me Paul, were outright failures. To create a sense of family within the company, employees were encouraged to adopt children, and Ludwig followed suit. As his daughter passed away, grief consumed him, driving him to turn her into a living Poppy doll. Little did he know, his daughter's consciousness remained trapped inside. Determined to never lose her again, he built a home within the factory, sealing Poppy inside a glass case in storage. Poppy seeks vengeance against the prototype for the torment inflicted upon her and the other toys, and plots her revenge for a decade. Meanwhile, Elliot expands his vision, announcing Playcare, an on-site orphanage designed to nurture future brilliant minds. But the program was costly, and scandals only worsened Playtime Co.'s troubles. To salvage the company, former employee Harley Sawyer was brought on board. He then proposed a solution, the Bigger Bodies Initiative, a guise to create more efficient factory workers from toys. Dr. Bruno White, Carmine McKay, and Sawyer then used Poppy as a blueprint for the creation of living toys. After 814 failed rat experiments, Harley realized they needed to use children and replicate Elliot's method. With careful persuasion, he convinced Elliot to approve the plan, leading to the construction of the Game Station, a facility designed to test the orphans' physical and mental abilities by pairing them with specific toys. Those deemed ready were taken away for conversion. As if producing living toys wasn't troubling enough, one man became an even bigger problem: Richard Lovitz. After being demoted twice, he began climbing the ranks under a new supervisor. Eventually, he learned the truth about Playtime Co.'s activities. The company couldn't risk him exposing their secrets, so they made him into the prototype, Experiment 1006. Now an amalgamation of metal and flesh, the prototype retains his memories of his former life. His intellect grows with each experiment, waiting for the perfect moment to exact his revenge on the company. The Bigger Bodies Initiative then led to the creation of more living toys, like our beloved blue giant, Huggy Wuggy. Introduced in 1984, his towering height, gangly limbs, and unsettling smile made him both iconic and terrifying. It's heavily implied that the warning broadcast at the start of the Hour of Joy stemmed from Huggy's brutal massacre of the employees in the main lobby. As Experiment 1170, he possessed the ideal balance of intelligence and compliance, making him a perfect enforcer for Playtime Co. until the prototype corrupted him. In 1991, employee Rowan Stoll saw through his cuddly facade and uncovered the truth behind the initiative, threatening to expose it. Playtime Co. responded by sending one of their creations after him, Boxy Boo. Boxy Boo was a jack-in-the-box with long coiled limbs and razor-sharp teeth. His agility and reach made him the perfect executioner for anyone who knew too much. Kissy Missy, Huggy's pink counterpart, shared his towering frame but was distinguished by her gentler personality. As Experiment 1172, she struggled with extreme anxiety and assigned tasks. Playtime Co. eventually moved her to a separate workspace, but during her relocation, something snapped during the Hour of Joy. She knocked down 2 workers transporting her, but unlike Huggy, Kissy was different. Overcome with guilt, she returned to the same place she was, now drenched in blood. Despite her origins, Kissy showed a capacity for kindness by helping us multiple times. Theodore Granville was a troubled child, sneaking into rooms, stealing files, and swiping grab packs. When caught, he blamed his friend, the prototype. As they attempted to escape together, Theo accidentally overcharged his grab pack, eventually electrocuting himself. The prototype handed him over to the scientists to save him, leading to his transformation in 1990 into Experiment 1188, Catnap. One Once part of the Smiling Critters collection, Catnap was a purple felt-furred cat with poppy gas to put kids to sleep. From being featured in a Saturday morning cartoon, he soon became infamous for causing children intense nightmares, leading to his removal from shelves. Now Catnap oversees play care, ensuring no orphan escapes. He aids in abducting children for the bigger body's experiments, using a red gas to subdue them. Over time, he became the prototype's devoted pet, worshipping it like a god. The collection also featured Bubba Bubbaphant, Crafty Corn, Poppy Hopscotch, Kickin' Chicken, and Piggy Piggy. Bobby Bearhug, also known as Experiment 1186, was a red teddy bear with warm and appreciative qualities. However, after an orphan was placed into the big-bodied version of the experiment, severe issues arose, including a lack of awareness and an inability to speak. Even after undergoing surgery, Bobby ultimately met his end, presumably at the hands of Catnap. During the Hour of Joy, the critters turned to Catnap for protection, but after questioning the prototype's outlook on freedom, all of them were killed except Dog Day. Dog Day, or Experiment 1187, was their leader and canine addition to the crew. He was now imprisoned and tortured by Catnap deep within the playhouse. By the time we find him, he was half the boy he used to be. The Nightmare Critters, the dark opposites of the Smiling Critters, debuted in Chapter 4. Tui, Baba Chops, Icky Licky, Raby Baby, Alistair Gator, Simon Smoke, and Poe are part of this collection. Another orphan, Marie Payne, suffered from relentless nightmares from Catnap's gas and was transformed into Experiment 1222, Mummy Longlegs. This pink spider-like humanoid possessed the ability to contort her limbs in both playful and unsettling ways. While she displayed aggressive tendencies toward the staff, her nurturing instincts towards the other experiments earned her the role of game station host. Following Mummy's creation, Playtime Co gave her a family of similar humanoid spider experiments, Daddy Longlegs and Baby Longlegs. PJ Pugapillar, a blue and pink hybrid of a pug and caterpillar, was one of Playtime Co's more bizarre creations. While not much is known about PJ's fate, some speculate that he may have ended up as part of Catnap's prototype shrine. Meanwhile, at the game station, Quinn Davidson, a peculiar child with an obsession with beheading toys, caught Harley's attention. Seeing potential in him, Harley encouraged Quinn to apply himself more in the next assessment. Once his scores improved, Quinn was transformed into Experiment 1166, Yarnaby. Yarnaby took the form of a dog-like toy, fiercely loyal to Harley, but ferocious towards everyone else. His design bore similarities to a lion, with a vibrant multicolored yarn mane and striking orange fur. His most terrifying feature is his cute expression split open into a gaping maw lined with jagged broken teeth.
Don't worry, I won't eat you.
Amongst all the monsters in Poppy Playtime, one of the most tragic stories belongs to Experiment 1322, Doughy. This living Play-Doh topped with a bowler hat is a fusion of 3 children, each with a distinct personality: Kevin Barnes, Jack Ayers, and Matthew Howard. Jack's fate was particularly grim. During a facility tour with his family, he wandered off and accidentally fell into a vat of Play-Doh, leading to his untimely death.
Shut down the machine! Everyone shut down the machine! Do you hear me? Somebody shut off that camera!
Seeing an opportunity, Playtime Co scientists used the initiative to merge him and 2 other children into a malleable dough-like toy. However, the fusion process took a turn, as Jack lashed out, ultimately killing both of his parents. Despite his fractured mind, Doughy has found purpose in running a safe haven for broken and abandoned toys. Miss Delight was one of 8 identical dolls assigned to teach at Playcare School. Originally a kind and gentle teacher, she slowly descended into madness during the Hour of Joy. As chaos consumed the facility, Miss Delight fashioned a brutal weapon, a makeshift morning star which she named Barb. She became disturbingly skilled at playing dead, outlasting the other teachers, as most perished from starvation. In a desperate frenzy to satiate her hunger, she cannibalized her sisters until there were none left. left but her. She even turned on herself. In Chapter 4, we briefly encounter a toy that met a swift and unfortunate end, Pianosaurus. This green, medium-sized hybrid of a musical instrument and hunter had piano keys for teeth. It never got the chance to truly shine as it fell victim to Doughy, who devoured it without hesitation. Aside from Doughy, other lesser-known toys were created from orphans, Candycat being one of them. This pale sky blue feline dispensed gumballs from its round body. An orphan named Michaela Hyssop was assigned Candycat during a game station activity. She was likely taken soon after to become the toy. Bron the Dinosaur was a red dinosaur first released in 1961, but for the bigger bodies version, longtime Playtime Co. employee Thomas Clark volunteered to become a life-sized Bron toy. After being diagnosed with terminal lung cancer, Experiment 1199 housed Clark's brain, eyes, and organs. However, when he awoke, he had no memory of how he got there. The other experiments, once orphans forced into toy bodies, quickly sensed he was different and tried to harm him. After a grueling 12-hour surgery, he was revived. But if cancer wouldn't kill him, he likely wished it had. Despite Playtime Co.'s success, Elliot couldn't escape the weight of his past decisions and didn't trust Harley, so he placed Dr. Bruno White above him, which led Harley to retaliate. After Elliot's mysterious death, Harley set fire to the factory in 1993. Leaf Pierre uncovered the truth but saw an opportunity to punish and use Harley. He turned him into the Doctor, a digital consciousness within Playtime systems, cold, calculating, and void of empathy. The Doctor lurks as a metal frame cloaked in black, willing to sacrifice thousands of lives to keep the factory alive. In 1995, 1006 then led the Hour of Joy, the violent uprising of the toys. Harley, exploiting the chaos, manipulated the Warden into handing over the Omni-Hand, giving him unrestricted access over the factory. Playtime Co. struggled on, but public pressure forced its closure, or at least that's what everyone thinks. As you can see, the factory itself breathes with a sinister history, its echoing halls and locked doors whispering secrets best left undisturbed. But only you and I know their secret. So what are your thoughts on the dark fates of each toy in Poppy Playtime? That is all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content like this, and hit that notification bell to not miss the videos. Thank you for watching, and that's all.